welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and today I'm going to be showing you how to do your own acrylic nails at home all by yourself and without a nail drill. I have never used a nail drill. I always just use manual, just normal nail files. So just a disclaimer, I've been doing my own acrylic nails for about 6 or 7 years now. I am self-taught, so I don't have like a certificate or anything. I'm not like a qualified nail technician. But I'm just going to be showing you what I do to do my own acrylic nails. So everything that I'm going to be using will be listed in the description box below with a link to where you can buy them on Amazon. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so here's everything that you will need in order of use. So the first step is to gently push your cuticles back with a cuticle pusher and then just trim away the excess skin. You want no cuticle on the nail bed because the acrylic will not stick to it. So your nails should look like this starting out. The next step is to very gently file the surface of your nails to remove the natural shine of your nail and to make the surface slightly rougher. This provides a better surface for the acrylic to stick to. Okay, so now it's time to fit the nail tips. As you can see, this tip is a bit too long. It's going past the edge of the nail, which we don't want. And then this one is too small because the tip doesn't reach the edge of the nail. Sometimes you won't find a nail tip that fits exactly perfect to your nail. So for some, you may need to file the edges of the tip until you get a perfect fit. These nail tips have a little ridge, so it's easy to see how much of the tip you should be sticking to your natural nail. This is the nail glue I always use, so just applying that just to the edge of the tip. For gluing on the tip, you kind of want to go in at a 45-degree angle and then lower onto the nail. This makes sure that there are no air bubbles trapped under the tip, which can cause lifting. And then you can also make sure that the sides are pressed down really well. So once all your tips are on, it's time to cut them to your desired length using this nail tip cutter. As you can see here, the nail tip causes a bit of a ridge on the nail. So you want to file down the nail tip a bit so that it is flush with your natural nail. So you can see here that it's much smoother. At this point, you can file your nails to your desired shape. I like to keep mine square, but file the edges so that they're a bit rounded out. The next step is super important, and it is applying an acrylic nail primer to the natural part of your nail. This removes any remaining moisture and oils from your nails to get them ready for the acrylic. If you don't apply primer, the acrylic can lift from your natural nail. So now it's time to do the acrylic. So just lay out your liquid and your powder. So the first thing you need to do is dip your brush into the liquid and push it down so that it's flat, and this gets all the air bubbles out. Once you have liquid on the brush, wipe one side of the brush off the edge of the dish, then turn the brush over and dip the wet side into the powder to form a bead. If your bead is too wet or too dry, you should just start again. So you want to apply 3 beads of acrylic. The first bead goes in the middle of the nail where your natural nail meets the nail tip. So you place the bead on and then start to brush it down towards the tip. Between strokes, you should wipe your brush on some kitchen paper. In the panic of filming, I forgot to put my kitchen paper beside me, so that's why I'm wiping it on the towel. You should probably just get tissue paper. So yeah, you're just trying to make everything as smooth as possible. So the second bead goes near the cuticle, and then again start to brush the acrylic down towards the tip, and remember to wipe off any excess liquid or acrylic on your kitchen paper after each stroke. This is obviously going to take some practice to make sure everything is smooth and there are no lumps. The last bead goes on the tip. Sorry, this part was kind of hard to film what I was doing. There'll be a better clip of this in a second on another finger. But yeah, basically it's the same thing. You then brush the acrylic down towards the cuticle. And again, just making sure that everything is all blended smoothly. And again, obviously this will take some practice. So this is the nail when it's finished. Here's a better look of the last bead going on the tip again. So yeah, put it on the tip and then basically brush backwards towards the cuticle just to blend all that in with the first and second bead that you put down. Just making sure that everything is all blended nicely. You can go back in with your acrylic liquid if you just need to kind of blend it more. And just making sure, yeah, you're wiping off on your tissue. Tap on the nail to see if the acrylic is dry. If it's dry, it should make a clicking noise. So this is dry, and this is not dry. Now you can file the nails again just to make sure they're the shape you want, and to just clean up the edges to make sure that everything is smooth. Being really careful, you can file the top of the nail near the cuticle to make the curve from cuticle to nail more natural and even. This is just in case you've made the acrylic a bit too thick near the cuticle. So here's a before and after so you can see what I mean. It just makes the nail look a little bit more natural. The last step is using a sanding block to buff the surface of the nails so that they're nice and smooth. The higher the grit count on the nail file, the smoother the file. So I think this is a 240 grit sanding block. So now you're ready to apply your nail polish. I just use normal nail polish because if I get sick of the color, I can easily change it. Also, when you use normal polish on acrylic nails, they literally do not chip whatsoever. It's amazing. Okay, so that is the finished result. I cannot remember off the top of my head what this nail color is, but it will be linked in the description box below. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.